Can't ever be peace in the streamer world, huh? Someone wraps around a Cenat who fairly decent streamer. I don't think he's a piece of shit at all. This is just more so what he's kind of been wrapped up into, and you can view this however you might afterward. So a adult content creator by the name of Layla Red had made some exposing and revealing posts in terms of supposedly Kai owing her money, and photos of her and Kai in bed about a video and whatnot. You can kind of get what I'm getting at. Kai apparently was supposed to pay a sum of money to Layla Red for whatever had occurred, right? And which he did, but he didn't pay the rest of it. Apparently he had paid somewhere around $5,000 alone. Supposedly had ghosted her. This is all alleged too, mind you. This is all through quote-unquote leaks and her mainly putting a lot of information out there that I would assume should be kept in private, claiming to leak the address where all this happened, leak the video, leak so much more. And I feel like it's an extremely reckless and I would almost be near to say childish thing to do. This isn't just your livelihood as an adult film star, I'm assuming, which I've never heard of her up until now, I'm gonna be honest, but it's also risking his, I guess that's kind of what she's going at for, but risking his, reputation. Also find this really weird because Kai Cenat's viewer base isn't exactly the youngest, but also isn't exactly the oldest. They can probably fall from the 16 to like 20s range, which I think it's a fair estimate. I think it's weird just because at the possible risk of, having that leak to his viewers, knowing his viewer base, and then leaking, I don't know, maybe I'm looking into it too weird. Leaking a video like that to his audience, in fact that his audience can include an underage audience, I feel like it's weird because then you're possibly exposing them to a part of Kai that they don't need to see, that could just be kept private between you and him. Entanglement, I guess. But this is what Kai had to say for everything coming out, and here.
Oh, hold on, what else though? Not only will I be suing this bitch for everything that she has, I don't give a fuck if you have $15. I don't care if you have 5. We're gonna take it to court. Would I drop the money to make an example out of you to make sure that this isn't happening? Absolutely. You're done, okay? Now, my lawyer's on the top of the top. And I don't want to go into depth with that, but I will see you in court. I don't gotta speak to that and shit like that, okay? We're gonna make sure that you learn your lesson and that this doesn't happen to anybody else that encounters with you. Do you not think I am now 10 steps ahead of everything that I do? Do you not think I know that I'm one of the biggest streamers to walk this fucking earth and I'm not 10 steps ahead? I'm sorry because I'm so humble, but I don't want to snap, bro. But I'm not 10 steps ahead of everything people do and say I'm 10 steps ahead of you. Okay? First things first, shorty. Do you know what an NDA is? Let me go ahead and explain it to you. NDA is a non-disclosure agreement. Okay, which you signed, Kiara Rush. You signed that, Kiara Rush. You did, and it protects me from everything that we've ever talked about or ever talked about. It's cool though, cause you let shit out, right? And lie, by the way. You're a liar. Liar! We're recorded with voice 4K audio of you threatening me to post images for money. Oh, you didn't think I was 10 steps ahead. Oh, when my phone was like this on my lap. Oh, when my phone was like this on my lap. Oh, you didn't think I record shit, right? Hold on. Run the audio, Your Honor. Let me cook on these niggas real quick. And you took a picture of me without my consent. Naked. So? Revenge porn.
I ain't post it.
That's revenge porn. But you're threatening it. You're threatening to. One more time. You're threatening to, though. One more time. But you're threatening to.
Kai does acknowledge that this was something that had happened and just said, oh, this was in the past. So like I said before, it's a very reckless take and a very reckless approach on what she's trying to do here. It's like she's in a china shop slinging a sledgehammer, but knowing the price of everything that's going to be afterward and she's going to have to pay for it, well, him and her are going to have to pay for it, but she doesn't seem to care. She's willing to take collateral damage in regards to both sides here just to get done right. And I feel like she was also kind of playing a narrative, but also I could be wrong. There's still a lot ongoing with this, and this may more than likely end up being in court. And I figure that's why Kai didn't want to keep talking about it, because he doesn't want anything he says to be used in court, mind you. So it's all public information that could be appealed into court. Then they could be like, oh, well, what did you mean by this? So it's just playing safe and letting his lawyers do the deal. She seems extremely confident in the fact that she can fight him in court, which I have never known her. I don't know what her capability and what her legal team is like. Kai being backed by AMP, which is a very, very big creator group, has great lawyers. So, I mean, I could understand the capacity and weight that they can handle. I just don't know what Layla Red has backing her up. For the most part, I just think it's going to be a case where it gets handled off the books. I don't think it's ever going to blow up more and more. But I think it is worth noting to many people, don't try to put your business out there for others just to make a big whoop. Like, I can understand that you feel like you were wronged. Hey, let's say Kai really is in the wrong here and everything she's saying is exactly true, that he just flaked on her and owed her money. Yeah, you know, you pay your dues. A person is a man, you pay your dues, regardless of what it is. But don't go out making a big whoop about it so everybody can hear, because that's really stupid, really immature, really childish, and it makes you seem more weak than you are because you need the support of everybody, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but, and this isn't me trying to be like, oh, well, just because you're an adult. No, this is just, like, I guess fundamentals, if this makes any sense. Just, you're an adult, he's an adult, handle it like adults. From what I'm aware and what I've seen so far, it's just been that Kai responded to her making allegations or claims or whatnot. It's whatever. It's sensitive information that doesn't need to be put to the public, and actually what she's doing can be illegal. If she leaks the video and Kai doesn't consent to it, that's illegal. There's a lot of bullshit legality. Again, I'm not a lawyer, I'm just going off of what I know. If she leaks the video, that's its own legal cesspool for her to deal with, because that could be defamation, or excuse me, it could be defamation, it could be so many things. It could be, it's probably blackmail, the way she's putting it. She's like, oh, if you don't fucking pay me this. Apparently there was an NDA between the two of them for whatever had taken place, and it was lawfully binding. The NDA was, there was nothing prior to that I'm aware of, and Kai went off on this. Like, also come to find out, he bought the domain that people were looking to go like see if she exposed him or whatever, and this is what the domain is.
So Layla, I have bought your domain. Now you might ask, what does that mean, Kai?
That's fucking hilarious. Maybe just a bit of advice: don't put your personal business out there and put others' business out there, because you have no right to, regardless if you've been wronged. Handle your shit like an adult, and if you are an adult, maybe you shouldn't be doing shit like this. I mean, I haven't spoken on everything, but I'll put all the clips regarding this, for the most part, what I could find in here. So just, there's a lot I didn't even realize on this, and a lot that needs to be revised, because this is an ongoing situation. As a heads up, I'm recording this post editing it, seeing a lot of news come out of this recently, so please forgive me if some of the information in this is wrong. Maybe if this video is interesting enough to you guys, I will make a second video and talk about it and talk about what I now know, but it is a whole other ballgame I didn't expect to get into. Yeah, that's about it. And if you guys made it this far, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. I don't really like putting the hey, subscribe and all that, because I know you guys always hear that watching other YouTubers, but I would appreciate it just probably this once or a few times. It does mean a lot to me when you guys comment, like, and all that. So, you know, hope I made you happy, or at least made your day a little bit more interesting, you watching this. And just know, if you hit that like button, and even if you comment telling me I smell like shit, or to be more specific, I smell like the bottom of Shrek's foot, trust me, it'll leave a smile on my face. And maybe hit that subscribe button. I'd love to see you guys around more in my comments, so join the Discord. Discord's down below. Love to have you guys. Deuces.